Hi, my name is Alyssa Sanderson, and this is my sustainability presentation. So, me and my zebra friend here are going to tell you what we have been up to this semester. So, stay tuned. I am just going to share my screen very quickly. All right. So, for my project, I chose to utilize my local Buy Nothing page to rehome household items and keep them out of the landfill. The Buy Nothing group is part of the National Buy Nothing Project, and the purpose is to reuse, repurpose, and help those in need. I want to spread as much awareness as possible. Almost every community has their own Buy Nothing group. I'm originally from Colorado, and I was part of my Buy Nothing group there, and then I moved to the Chicago area, and I'm part of my Buy Nothing group in my community here as well. All you have to do is just request to join on Facebook. You can only be part of one group. When you want to gift an item, you simply just post a picture of the item on the page with a brief description and the general location for your pickup. People will then comment if they are interested and you will select somebody. This is an example of something I regifted this semester. My boss was getting rid of a projector, and so I asked if I could give it away on the Buy Nothing community. And so I posted it, and you can see in the bottom right, people comment, and then you go through and select somebody and coordinate pickup and keeps it out of the landfill. The power of zebras. You're all probably thinking, what the heck? So, something I never expected was the impact that stuffed zebras would have in my community. One day, my fiance came home. We were about to go somewhere, and he said, "Hey, we can't take my car. I have 300 zebras in my car." And I was like, "Excuse me, 300 zebras? Like, what?" Um, and he said, yeah, at work, they were rejected promo items and they were just going to throw them all away. He said he heard my voice in the back of his head, like, you can't throw it away. So it's like I brought him home and I figured, you'd want to do something with them. So I thought, okay, yeah, great. First, I'll go to the Buy Nothing project or Buy Nothing community and post them there. I'm sure a few people will want them. I'll take the rest to Goodwill. Well, little did I know that this was going to become a whole thing. So as you can see here, by the end, there were over 400 comments on this for people who wanted zebras. I got rid of the original 300, and then my fiance calls me and he says, "Hey, they have two more pallets of rejected promo zebras." I was like, "You have to be kidding me." So now it was more than hundreds, it was thousands of zebras that I needed to rehome. And everybody wanted them, and so it became a second job. You can see the pictures here were my updates on the group because I was trying really hard to keep up with the demand. And so I wanted to let people know, hey, like I'm still working on it, I promise. So this is me organizing zebras, and I would bag them all and then label them with names and coordinate pickup. And yeah, it was quite the ordeal. And it went on for weeks. It went on for a long time. The more requests just kept pouring in, and my spare room was filled with thousands of zebras for a long time. I tried to make it entertaining, and fun, just something to make people smile because life can just be so, mundane sometimes. So, since it became such a big thing, I wanted it to be as special as it could be. And yeah. Some struggles I did run into, though. The biggest one was the time that I put into it. I was not expecting that. I work full time, go to school full time, and I'm planning my wedding. And so this on top of it was a huge commitment. When I wasn't doing any of those other things, I was bagging zebras until like 10:30 at night. It got very confusing, so to keep it organized, I had to create a zebra spreadsheet because I had to organize who was coming, what time they were coming, how many they wanted, and that was the best method that I found. Um, the something that was hard too is if somebody didn't follow through with picking up their bag of zebras, which does happen, it really threw off the groove of it because I had to go back to the post, find somebody else who wanted zebras, and then rebag it and update my spreadsheet and go through a whole thing. And Maybe that doesn't sound that complicated, but when you have, hundreds of people you're giving zebras to, and then you also, have homework due that day, it definitely was a struggle sometimes. But it was all worth it. So this is some of the community reaction here. People use them for Valentine's Day parties, birthday parties, baby showers, um, Girl Scout cookie incentives. Somebody handed them out to children having chemo at hospitals. The impact that it had is just more than I ever could have dreamed of. And so I had so many people messaging me saying thank you. And these are just a few of, the pictures and responses that I got. It was incredible, and it was worth every single moment that I put into it. Some lessons I learned and how to expand it. I learned how incredible the community can be. We only have one planet and we all share it. And so it really did restore my faith in humanity to see so many people work towards a common goal of something, just as small as stuffed zebras to keep them out of the landfill. In general, I'm hoping this presentation will help expand the Buy Nothing project. In a perfect world, everybody watching this, as soon as they're done, will go join their local Buy Nothing page. And then next time they go to throw something away, really stop and think, is there somebody out there who could use this? Because there's always people in the community who need things. And so before throwing it in that trash can, just think, oh, I know I got these new pans for Christmas. I have these old ones now. Could somebody use pans? Yes, somebody can use pans. Anything, somebody can use cat beds was another thing that I gifted this semester. My friend gave me some cat beds, and my cats would not lay on them. They just didn't like them. So rather than throwing them away, I regifted them because somebody else's kitty, I'm sure, loved them. So people give away things like refrigerators and clothes and microwaves and kitchen stuff, just anything you can think of. And you can also ask for things if you're in need of something as well. And so I love that too, because the community really steps up for each other. At the end of it all, I gifted about 3,600 zebras. Can you imagine if that many zebras ended up in the landfill? Oh my gosh, that would just be tragic. So again, it was just so worth it. Not sure how it aligned that this happened at the same time. I'm taking sustainability. Really don't. That's gonna blow my mind, I think, for the rest of my life. But I think it really was meant to be to spread awareness. And so, thank you to all of you watching this, and I hope that it was inspiring, and that you join your Buy Nothing group if you haven't already. And then I also, of course, have to thank the Buy Nothing group community in general because none of this would have been possible without them. Thank you very much for watching my presentation.